a lot of stuff has happened recently in the world, and I don't know what happened to my wholesome algorithm that definitely had no politics at all. All of a sudden, the stuff that is happening has given me just like American politics willy-nilly, not even related to the events that's happening. Like just random like Twitter accounts talking about like woke universities and stuff, and I'm like, huh? Why am I seeing this? I don't have any interest in this topic. But what I am interested in is this. Sorry, it's just a beautiful woman in latex. It's a nice look. Damn! See, this is the shit I'm actually interacting with. This is the shit I'm actually interacting with, Twitter. Look, I'm interacting with beautiful women, and that sounds very strange. I'm interacting with images of beautiful women. Please give me this, not the other stuff. Leather? No, this is latex. It's a bit different. Although it's... Oh my god, I just realized she's got claws on. Holy. I don't know if you can see it, but she's got like talons on the gloves. Have you seen Jim Carrey's new face? I did! I wasn't sure if it's like just aging or probably plastic surgery and aging, but it is a lot of plastic. It's fantastic. I can brush my hair and something everywhere. Imagination. Da 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 da. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. I think I can understand it, right? Is like if you feel like your age is, you know, getting away from yourself, or like your body is getting away from yourself. Like I can understand wanting to, I guess, try and retain some of your youth. I don't think I will. I don't know. This I've always been like, I think for me, like cosmetic surgery is definitely something that like maybe I would eventually do something, but a lot of it seems really bad. I don't know. I don't think I necessarily need to. I think maybe having it so my boobs were even, so I didn't have to wear like kind of weird breast like bras. I think that would be convenient. Like having bras that just fit normally instead of having like one cup be slightly out of shape is kind of annoying. Most of it is unnecessary. Yeah, like that would just purely be for no, it's not like one is flat and one is fat. It's so if you don't know, most women's breasts are slightly wonky. Having symmetrical boobs is very uncommon in nature. You might not notice it if you're looking at them, but like as someone who has them, I know that my like I do have like a little bit of a mismatch. I'm a clioaite fan, of course. I don't know about it. Oh, okay. Your left is slightly larger. Yeah, like I got an asymmetrical boobs. So like I think it would be nice to have just like have symmetrical. I don't necessarily want bigger boobs. I think just having some like actual symmetry would be helpful for just buying bras that fit instead of one fitting perfectly and the other not fitting, like the other cup not fitting as well. And obviously there'll be some situations in which, for example, if you need to get like a hysterectomy, mastectomy, that was the one. Sorry, I got my ectomies confused. If you have to get like a mastectomy for like your boob and they take away one of your boobs, then all of a sudden you got one boob and you're flat with the other. So, you know, that can be a bit of a thing. So I can understand getting like a boob reconstruction after that. Although I think there might be something about getting a breast reconstruction after having a mastectomy or something? Does it cost extra to ask them to take away both? I have a feeling if you're going there for cancer, like if you're getting a mastectomy to get rid of a tumor, I think they wouldn't touch the other breast unless they had to because of the cancer spreading. But also there is... Actually, now that I think about it, I think if you get a mastectomy, I think the safest thing they do is actually remove both, isn't it? My old neighbor had, I think, both of her breasts removed when she had a mastectomy when we were young. Because, yeah, it's quite common if you get breast cancer in one boob to get the other one taken out as well. Hang on, let me Google that. No, it does happen. They can restore boob shape, often in 1 or 2 stages. A two-stage process typically involves using a tissue expander to stretch the skin before inserting a permanent implant. The procedure can be performed immediately during the mastectomy or later. Wait, what? They can take your boobs out and put stuff back in? It's like swapping it out. It's like going to like a mechanic. But instead of a mechanic, it's a doctor. And instead of like your cars, it's like a pit stop. It's like the pit stop in F1. They take out the car wheel, but they take out the boob, and then they put in another boob. Swap to your implants is faster than reloading. Yeah, I think, yeah, there's a lot of, I think, not necessarily, this is painting with a broad brush. I think a lot of people, especially a lot of men, do hear about, like, women getting cosmetic surgery and instantly like, oh, why would you do that? But, you know, there's genuinely real reasons for wanting to get, like, augmentation. Especially if you're, you know, for example, if you had cancer. Like, I was offered, after my surgery, depending on the outcome, a referral to a plastic surgeon, because there was a risk that if I had the surgery, that my entire left side of my face would droop like I'd had a stroke. And that was a very real concern to have. But, like, you know, because I had the surgery when I was, you know, that was only 7 years ago now. So, you know, I'm still fairly young. Glad it didn't happen. Well, the thing is, if I look at myself close enough in the mirror, I think I do see a little bit of droopiness. It's like the ever so slightly, basically. And I know most faces aren't actually symmetrical, but, like, maybe it's just natural asymmetry rather than, like, it's the surgery. There was another complication that I was supposed to have, or potentially would have, sorry. And I think it was sweating when I ate food. So if I ate food, sweat would start coming out of the cheeks of my skin, which is fucking weird. Like, how the fuck does that happen? All because I got, like, a bunch of gubbins out of my face taken out? Like, it's all nerve stuff, yeah. My roomie has, I think it's called rhinitis, where if she eats food, she sneezes. You sneeze when you eat chocolate. Is that an allergic reaction? Is that an allergic reaction? Any food? Yeah, if she has, like, a meal, like a sizable enough amount of food, it will trigger her sneezing. You've never heard of it before. It's quite common, I think, amongst people like my roomie who had the stomach reduction surgery. Gustatory rhinitis. Sorry, I was saying the word wrong. This is a non-allergic condition triggered by specific foods. Apparently, yes, there's, like, just a chance that if you get, like, the stomach reduction surgery, you can get that effect. How does the stomach affect the sneezing? I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with, like, the process of food going into your tummy? There's a lot of people who get up in arms about plastic surgery, but I think it's important to remember that, like, there's plenty of reasons to remember why people do have plastic surgery. There was someone that I went to school with whose face was, like, surgically repaired because they were attacked by a dog as a child. And so they had to basically have, like, their whole face rebuilt, which is fucking horrifying to think about. And, like, when I looked at them, I was like, I don't see anything, like, that indicates, like, that they look unusual. They just looked naturally, like, quite beautiful, so I think they must have had really good surgeons or something. Because they just looked they looked very youthful. I don't know, maybe that would change after, like, time, but they looked they were very young looking, I guess, was the thing, is that because I guess they had the surgery, so it's not necessarily like, I don't know, how does plastic surgery impact with like aging, right? Because presumably if you had to have plastic surgery as a child, when you're 30, do you still have, like, the youthfulness of, I guess the plastic surgery might, like, would it age? Or would it ages poorly? Right, so I guess maybe my friend would have had to have, like, fix-me-ups. It'd have to be replaced. I think it might be nice, as someone who's not attractive, I think, like, I guess maybe not conventionally attractive, I think having, like, I don't know, getting some cosmetic surgery might be nice. I don't think I would go crazy, but, like, I'm sure there's something I could be like, oh, maybe that would be nice. Prove it to us? I'm not really interested in showing myself on stream. I'm a VTuber for a reason. I think it'd be nice to have a giant ass. You know, like that woman, the woman that we saw, like, in the crazy outfit, the woman with the crazy physique, her thighs were like the size of my fucking head. Like, damn. If you can have plastic surgery to look like that, I can understand why people would want to have, like, their physique look like that, because she looked incredible. She had thunder thighs. Just do squats? Yeah, that's the answer, is actually just going to exercise, which is probably the next step for Clio weight loss journey, is that I do eventually go back to the gym. Clio gets into a routine and stops streaming for 12 hours. Need to get that Peloton. Would cycling give me a nice butt? It works on your calves and thighs. It gives you really nice thighs. Well, I mean, she did have really nice thighs. Honestly, she posted another picture of it, guys. Oh, come on. But her thighs are fucking insane. Am I right, fellas? Look at the size of her fucking thighs. They're incredible. That's my hole. That's made for me. Hang on. I think there's a better... Hang on. We can sex pest another way. I'm so sorry. She's a beautiful woman. That's my hole. That's made for me. Stick me right here, please. There you go. Her physique is insane. Look how fucking shredded she is. She's so fucking yoked. And her thighs are fucking nutty. Her thighs are nutty. Her core is crazy strong. Like, damn, son. If you have legs like this woman dud? I can't speak English. She's got me tongue-tied. If you had thighs like this woman, you fucking would rock them like she does. I would, if I had legs like this, I would be posting pictures of them on the internet for money. That's for fucking sure. Please do. I don't think I should. You did have nice ankles when you posted them. I did. That's true. Wait, so if you get in shape, you'll start posting pictures? Probably not. What if I just showed pictures of my legs? But I feel like once you've seen them once, you probably wouldn't want to see them again. You have cute hands. Thanks. I think nothing of my hands, because they're just my hands. I do have, I think, a beauty mark on my hand that might be a potential issue. Is that bad? There's potential, like, doxing things. Not that I think I have any pictures. I privated, like, basically everything, I think. Including my LinkedIn. Basically, as soon as I started streaming, I deleted my LinkedIn. I was like, this is gonna get me in trouble, so I just deleted it straight away. So I'm fucked, by the way, guys. If streaming doesn't work out, guys, I am fucked. It's a tool of the Antichrist. It sounds pretty bad. But apparently, if there's, like, people with identical resumes, but one person has a LinkedIn and the other doesn't, apparently every time people will pick the person with a LinkedIn account. So, you know, I try and be as careful as possible with anything that I do. But, you know, human mistakes do happen. Human error is a very real possibility, which is why I'm quite protective about not making too much, like, content that involves me being on camera. Because I also am not really that comfortable with it, I think. I do like being a VTuber that is emphasis on the V part, you know? Virtual. I think that's the cool part of it, is that there is mystique about it, I guess. But also I know there are people out there who may just be curious about, like, wanting to find out who or what is behind the camera. I think I can understand the human curiosity behind that, but also, please no. I don't know. I like having my privacy and respecting my privacy, you know? Because I imagine there's also people out there who, like, take it way too far. Like, no offense to anyone who does do VTubing stuff and also does, like, face reveal stuff or, like, has themselves on camera with their face. Like, absolutely no offense to any of them, but for me personally, I don't think I would want that for me, because I like having the separation of life and work, I guess. I mean, I've made this joke before. Leave VTubing to the uggos. If you're attractive, be a face streamer. Be a face streamer, guys. If you're conventionally attractive and beautiful, go be a face streamer. Flaunt it. You don't need to be a VTuber. Let us uggos keep being virtual, eh? Too many pretty VTubers. I know! Like, everyone in Phase Connect is really beautiful. Like, what the fuck? I went to the most of the company meetup in 2025. And, like, everyone's glamorous. Friggin' Loki shows up looking like a goddamn supermodel. I'm like, what? I showed up in, like, a fucking, like, a pair of jeans and, like a t-shirt. And Loki is dressed up like a fucking supermodel. And I'm like, what the fuck?